Alright guys, it's Redtarget and we're back again for episode 33. And I wanted to show you a couple of things. I've been playing the game for a while now, and I've been getting these hats from all these mobs, but I couldn't figure out how to put them on. And finally, I don't remember whose video I saw, but I noticed I might have been actually it might have been what's funny is those hat film guys. And one of the guys he hit the letter V, and there you go. That's where the hats are. So you can get to all the hats here, put on your head, and you can page through them. I think they might even be somewhere to you can kind of personalize them and all that kind of stuff. I didn't even fool with that. Cat, Toby. I think there's a dire wolf one in here somewhere. Got an axe in your head. Cake hat. Just old cat. Cat in the hat. Cheese. Uh, Hat pants. Frankenstein. Must have the plugs on the side. Headphones. Of course, they're hard to see with the helmet on. So I've been walking around with a. Up there it is. There's the dire wolf one right there. I've been walking around with the. Where's it at? The royal angel on my head. Just giving it a little protection. And the hand, I could never figure out. I made this stupid hand. I couldn't. As you'll see, I spam these blue lights everywhere. No pattern, just spam the crap out of them. And I could never figure it out. And I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I saw it read it in the forums. But you basically with the hand selected in your hotbar, you hold down the shift and you use the wheel mouse, scroll back and forth to change what it does. So I only got those two tools enabled right now. So that's whoa. Let's get back to a perspective. I can do something weird because I could not operate like this. So let's see. I don't forget how I got here. So anyway, so I got some stuff working. Uh, I'm working on my 10 MFSUs to put up here. It's a long process because you gotta like advanced machine blocks, and you gotta get all the stuff here, and then yeah, it's a long way to go. I think so because you gotta have six of these things. I gotta have 10 MFEs, which I think I already got, and you gotta have 10 of these and 10 of these, and of course you gotta go through a whole process to get these plates. And I hadn't automated all that stuff. That's the problem. I hadn't automated it, so should have. All right. Finally got this panel put up here and got it working. I ain't really got a whole lot on there. I had an extra section of panel here, but the next time I logged on, this panel was back to normal, and this was the only part, so I just took it down. So I got enough probably to make another panel for whatever. And I was watching one of Aiko the Builder. I was watching one of his videos, and he had all these panels in there. And I finally found the video where he showed how he put this together and made it tilted and all that kind of stuff. I was like, great! I've been looking for this forever. I moved the computer panel over here, and I finally figured out, according to the forums, Pastebin doesn't work anymore with any kind of Java API, so you can't use Pastebin to download codes to the programs to the thing. So I was trying to find a better way to do that besides trying to just type them in. So, like, if I could use my Notepad++ on my computer and do it, that'd be a better way. So, kind of finished out this a little bit. Got the glass right here. I put some mufflers in there, but obviously I need a lot more. And finished out this room right here, which is kind of neat because if you stand right here, the sun rises right here, and then you can see it set right over there. And that's quartz. I really thought I had a ton of quartz, but after I started making quartz blocks and putting this in, I was like, that was not a smart idea. Uh, I've been to the nether several times, and it's going to take a lot of quartz. But that's alright. I started it. I'm going to finish it this quartz. Still don't know how I'm going to do this. Probably make some glass and put a little pad to land on right here. A little step ladder. Not step ladder. Put a ladder right here and put one of those curtains to come up here into this room. And put glass. I don't know. I'll figure that out. What else did I do? Did a little bit of dart, not a whole lot. Got this all set up over here. Hadn't done a whole lot with it. Made an axe, but I want to make one of those axes that it must be in my bag. Made an axe, but I want to make one of those axes that when you hit the bottom of the tree, the whole tree falls down. But I need to read to see how you do that. It's in here somewhere. I made this forest shears where you can shear chickens and cows. I did make that. I swear I had an axe. There it is. It's just got speed on it, doesn't have anything else. Alright, so hadn't done anything with mist stages. I stopped this tree farm down here because I about decided it's ridiculous to have all of this when you can do it with just this right here. And what I might do is make another whole herd of cows somewhere so I can keep this flowing, because even with this many cows, they can't make enough sewage to fill this thing up. But you know, I wouldn't mind making another one of those down here with just like one oak tree. What I'd like to do is get enough cows, and maybe I go out here to an area and make a huge cow area. You know, hey, well, yeah, I might could just do that, couldn't I? Move the smeltery down to here, and then fill this up with cows, and just put a few of those sewers in right here, and just have a tank and pump it right over to here. And like in one corner I could put this tree, in another corner I might could put a birch. I'll have to experiment with that. I resized this because I was getting way too much of this stuff. I don't need that much of it. Hadn't moved the tanks yet. Really want to get this done. I will tell you one thing I have figured out makes a lot more sense to me now. Anyway, so this is a wireless transmitter, and I got a switch right here for nether ore. So then over here, and it's just labeled 1. Over here is all my nether ore, and you see it's all grown. None of it's been done. So then I got this. So I put it next to this block right here. I put it on top, and it didn't work. I put it right here with this thing facing it, with the red facing it. And this on, it turns this off. Well, that was my problem over there. If I'd probably had a zombie spawner or something other where they just fell down and wouldn't fly and burn me to death, I would have probably figured that out sooner. But that's what I need to do, is the block, this, you know, there's a block on top of the spawner, have another block here that's level with the spawner, and have this thing pointing at it, and there you go. Then I can turn it on and off. I don't know what the range is on this thing, but that's pretty far to me. So I think that's gonna work out good. I'd like to eventually somehow get this transferred into that. But anyway, so if I turn this off, you probably can see right here. Yeah, I'll probably see it. See, boom. So, take the 0 out. Go over here and turn this off. Bloop. So now, turn it on. Huh. That turns another one off, so we probably should see that. Stop. And there you go. So I'm starting to figure a little bit out, so you know, I could do the same for some of these other, you know, I'd like to do that for some other farms, you know, like I said, I would like to get those touch buttons like Dyer has, you know, where you go click, 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 you know, turn this Enderman farm on, turn Enderman farm off, turn the farms on and off, and then over here, you know, or maybe have a bigger panel that goes all the way across here. I mean, as big as I can make it, or maybe have 2 panels and 2 computers, but have another one that tells me, you know, what the value of steam, you know, maybe, I don't know, what's the value of my MFSUs up here, or how much, you know, and how much lava I have, or all my fluids. finally got this thing built up. This is backing up, and the oil's beginning to back up from the oil fabricators. Of course, I wound up slowly, very slowly, but I wound up hitting a bunch of more oil wells out in the desert while I'd start a quarry, and then I'd run around and put out some oil pumps and pump oil and got it backed up, and then eventually this filled up, all this backed up. So since this is backed up, now oil will start filling up. So I feel better about that. So it's coming along. Me trying to figure out if you could move liquids with AE. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but that's not the way to do it. Or there might not be a way to do it. Me just trying to figure something out. What else I got? That'd be good. Yeah, the whole thing about paste bin not working, that was a pain. I was really counting on that. I went and added some more little areas here, and I finally got this. I got these common drones. I got some cultivated drones. So I figure I need to get a common queen and a common a pure cultivated queen and a pure, that's common, that's cultivated. And so that should be making my cultivators. Meadow, common. See, and like generic B said, you think, okay, that's a common. You stick that bad boy in here, and you find out it's not. Like he says, you get a lot of these. It's common modest. See, it says common drone, but it's actually a common modest, rocky modest, cultivated forest. It's not a purebred. So I just been sticking them in here. And some of these, if you take two commons or two cultivateds, you get a chance of getting, a common or a cultivated if you put two of them together here. So I need a modest. I really need Rockies and something else. I got these Valiants, and I swear something he said about Valiants, hold on to them, and I got a Steadfast. I moved it down to here, but you got to move it into here for it to work. Yeah, it's nighttime, so half that stuff don't work at night anyway. I've been just taking a little bit of this honey and turn it into propolis and liquid honey so I can use some of the machines. And I finally used up all the cotton I had and turned it into string. So I got a lot of string. I went and got a bunch of more soul sand, and I've been turning the beeswax into capsules so I can move the honey around. Made sense, And I keep filling these things up with frames, but they go pretty quick, so not much I can do about that, because as far as I know, you can't automate the insertion of frames in these little ones like this. So I'm following generic B's plan, where I'm trying to get me a set of commons and a set of cultivateds, and then move to the next round. So it just takes a long time, and when you're working on it, you really just got to be here the whole time. To me, you just got to sit here and work with it the whole time. So that's why that's working so slow. I just don't have the time. Too many irons in the fire, I reckon. But I think all of this come together real well. With the engines and all that. It just took a long time. But I wish I'd knew in the beginning that you could because all I knew was iron tanks, and I knew Zycraft was gone. So I was like, okay, well, crap, that's all you can do. And then I found out that you can take steel and make steel tanks that's twice. Like this is 10 million buckets, and you can make a steel tank that's 20 million buckets. So it's just double the size. For the same amount, like the same 9x9. Those are all 7s. So I think those two in the back are 9x9s. And you can see the difference there. That's a 9x9, and this is a 7x7. So there ain't a whole lot of difference. It just goes down 2 deeper and 2 more wide. So anyway, hey. Hey. Yeah, that works real well. My flying skills suck. I thought about something. I thought I done built all this when I was sitting here telling y'all the sun rises and sets. You know what I need to do is I need to take this clear glass and take this pattern all the way across right here, all the way over to here. I'll let it be. Maybe even take two out here and let them be. Well, you can kind of see right just like that. If I got any more clear glass in I got these bags. I labeled one of them. It didn't last long. I was winding up putting stuff that wouldn't, you know. I did it twice, didn't I? And I got those two pieces of glass too. But let's just make a hole. I'm gonna fall in it. Ain't no doubt. Yeah. So that's what I got so far. Ain't too bad. To me. I mean, to most that's like, well, for me, it's a lot of progress. Just closing this in, this much in, and getting all this done, and getting some of this stuff moved around, and getting just that B stuff took forever, and uh, getting that other section made. It's like, I don't know, just getting all this done. It's a lot of work. It's very time consuming. Plus, you got to shoot the video, you got to edit the video, you got to process the video, and you got to upload the video. And my internet's not like the greatest. I mean, it's consistent. It's up most times. I don't have no problem with that. They do a great job. It's just I'm so far out away from town. They can only get so much speed to where I'm at. So that's the problem with that. All right, guys. I think that's all I had for episode 33. I think one other thing I need to work on is this is a mess down here, and what I'd like to do is spend some time. It's gonna have to be the weekend, but take all of this down and redo it so that it ain't, get all my machines kind of lined up and go over Our Wars video some more on this auto crafting stuff so that I can say, okay, I want to keep, 300, reinforced iron. I want to keep 300 reinforced iron in my system at all times. So when I take a stack out, it creates a stack. And I know I saw him a way to do that. I just don't remember how. And I got way too much stuff, and this here is so confusing. I don't even. You come in here, you don't know what's what or where it goes. It's just like these lava generators. I need to make a bunch more of these. I need to move all this stuff. I need to move it. You know, it it ain't keeping up. I need to make a bunch more because I keep having to go to the nether and move my endotherm tank and restart it all the time. I got 2 or 3 portals scattered out all over the place now because I moved away from where I was originally at because I done about sucked all that lava up. I use a lot of lava for whatever reason. So, but anyway, all right. Well, I really think that's all I had for 33. Looking good, and we starting to fill in. And next episode, we're gonna build a quarry, and we're gonna go under this base, and we're gonna quarry out. We're gonna quarry out a couple of sections, maybe long ways, from there back to here. I don't know how many blocks that's gonna be, but we're gonna quarry out some sections so we can put all these tanks underneath, and maybe get away from ender tanks and go to tesseracts for everything, and start. I've been building soul shards, killing stuff as I had time, and so start building all our mob farms underneath here, and start. Hopefully I can get this thing going where we can flip switches on and off, and start like coming in here and go ploop, and there goes this, the skelly spawner, and its skellies are being crushed and ground down, and I'm getting bone and whatever else they drop. And I need to find a way. I think I could use a turtle. I hadn't done a whole lot with turtles, but I thought maybe I'd give that a try. You know, these spoils bags I get from the Enderman farm. It'd be nice if they went in something and got auto, something could open them up for me. So that's something to look into. Also, I don't think I've seen anybody doing that. So it might be something different. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate every view I get. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. And if you want to see more, subscribe, comment. And this is Redtarget, and I'll holler at you later.